starting off, I don't feel like I really want a copy of do I want a copy of the hood over at Astral Plane? I really just don't think I want... I'm fine with the hood going down, I think. Merlin, Clea, or Kate are all cards I'd love to have over at the Astral Plane. Let's see which one we get. I guess I can get the Demon as well, but I think it's still fine for now. Clea is a fine one because if we get Marvel Boy, we can get some big benefits off of this. And now also we can play it over here and do other cool stuff. We're going to wait on the Deafening Chord and Clea for now. I'm going to throw Merlin into the left lane so that if they've got Red Guardian, it misses. And potentially if they have a... Ooh, okay, that's interesting. They've got Adam Warlock over here. Feast. So we're going to get extra energy next turn. That's going to be cool. We got Werewolf by Night onto the board, which is actually really sick. We're going to play it early. Maybe not early. I don't know. We'll play it now. They've got... Okay. Deafening Chord in that right lane is going to need to happen, most likely. Let's go with... All right, we've got a lot of stuff we can play here. That's cool. Okay. Once in future, I think I'm going to play Prowler now, and I'm just going to accept the fact that I'm not going to get as much energy out of this. They're snapping. They're going to do stuff. Okay, sure. I'm going to wait on this. Do I play Deafening Chord now? I think I do. Once in future. Although, did I just... Yeah, I played Prowler last. The fact that I don't have anything for Clea currently means that I feel like, I guess I could just... Do I want to poly the hood? I think I would rather once in future the hood because it's currently an on reveal, and that's better for me. So I'm going to polymorph this Clea, and I'm never punished by a Carnage. I think I'm doing this play. Yeah, I'm going to go with this play. Because if they play, yeah, Jocasta, I have a 2/3, 2 and 3 chance to hit one of their cards here with my Deafening Chord. Let's see. All right, so Werewolf by Night going over here. Prowler gives me these two. I'm not going to get a bonus off of them, but that's still going to be pretty good. Remote Mines. Honestly, a Psylocke's chill. I'm down. And let's see. That's sick. Okay, so we actually turned off that card, which is potentially just the best card to turn off for them. This is also in a very interesting way that this is getting ordered so that Adam Warlock always is going to gain power first, even if they technically would gain power or be able to draw a card after Athena triggered. So we've got a pretty full turn currently. I've got Nicholas Scratch I can play. I'm going to go Nicholas Scratch into Clea, both over here. I'm then going to play... Actually, let's go Clea, Nick. I'm actually going to play Flight Harness onto this Clea, which is going to move it over here. Do I want to do that first? How do I want to do this correctly? We are doing pretty solidly currently. Let's go play Kate Bishop over here first. I want Werewolf by Night to jump over to this lane, and then I'm going to play Clea into Flight Harness to move it over to this lane. Or I could go Clea, polymorph the Prowler into a 4-cost. I kind of love that. I think I have to skip one scratch trigger. Clea, Flight Harness, Scratch. Into Polymorph will then work on the Prowler. And then I'm going to... Do you want to move the Demon right? I'd rather get 2 triggers onto Clea, wouldn't I? I think this is correct here. And I guess I could Remote Mines at that point. I guess I could do this, actually. Let's play the Remote Mines first, over here. No, I don't want to do it that way. Oh, all right, we'll do it the way I already said it. This should be fine for now. You think Demon Solo is right? I think it easily can. I'm potentially spending way too long on my turn, but I like this idea. Bruce Banner is actually really scary, because Bruce Banner, if that actually hulks out, then that Hulk is going to be double power as well. Which it easily could. Clea should give me a skill here. Flight Harness should give her another point of power and then move her over to the right. So we're going to basically only have a handful of skills pretty much in this final turn. That's going to move back to the middle location. Werewolf by Night, please. Thank you. Nicholas Scratch gaining extra points, and then Polymorph onto the Prowler. Into Stardust. Stardust doesn't make a difference, but that's an interesting card nonetheless, right? It doesn't make a difference in anything we're doing, but that's still cool. Okay. All right, we got a full location, or full board here. Let's go demon into... Do I just play 4 skills right now? I think that's all I need to do. I think I'm winning... I think I'm going to be winning this lane, right? I end with the remote mines in the right lane, I think. Or do I need to do that? I can go... Flames... Remote mines... Flames... Omniverse? Or do I want to end with it mid? I think I need to end with it this way. I'm going to play it this way. Marvel Boy and Sunspot. All right, so they're technically getting 2 power on that, and Jocasta does nothing, thankfully. All right, the Flames... If the Bruce doesn't trigger, we win mid. Shuri's Lab should really say character instead of card. Let's see that. Remote Mine's gonna pop that lane. Yeah, we're very much winning this lane by a good chunk right now. I don't think they have a way to win over here. Flames again hitting this lane, which is great for us. Nicholas Scratch continuing to gain extra power. 23, by the way. Omniversal Presence in the left lane, making World Finite jump over there. Maryland got an extra 2 points of power. Merlin. They didn't get to double the bonuses because we used the deafening chord over here. Marvel Boy triggered, which means I think Bruce missed. Woo! That's a casserole to start us off, ladies and gents. That's solid. God, my brain hurts. Y'all, this card's gonna make my brain tickle. And I love it. My brain gonna be tickling with this. Okay. No, those are... All right. I'm sold. Let's go. You like to feast? Me too. For what it's worth, I dropped... Fun fact, I dropped, I think, 7,000 ranks, by the way. Because I tried playing... I kid you not, for I think a full week, I tried playing Zombie Galacti. Both before and after the OTA, I dropped 7,000 ranks because I just kept trying to play it. God, the cards, I just do not like the card still. I think it's probably fine, but it is just, I can't play it for the life of me, and it's just not good. I don't know, maybe it's fine. I don't like it still. Chord is a great addition to the game. Chord's amazing. Ooh, Eternal's Arc. That's a cool location. What if we said no? I don't think I want the Eternal's Arc. I'd rather be able to move my cards around. Thank you very much. Jeff, this is the list I had sent you earlier. I tried playing a little bit of it. Devil Dino's even more copium than I thought. So we've changed it up since then. Oh, Lemuria. Okay, sure. All right, what are the odds we play a blind deafening chord? How much does that work out for us? Probably not at all. I don't even need the extra energy right now. I don't think I have a benefit in doing that. Maybe I should have done that. Actually, I'm now really happy I'm waiting on it. I'm actually really stoked that I'm waiting on it right now. Because I need to be able to hit one of these with a... I need to be able to hit one of these cards that's probably going to have a big ongoing ability like that and just turn that off. And actually, I can even Shang-Chi. Which I think I'm just going to have to do. I could go Clea, Marvel Boy Deafening Chord. Because this is going to be a Tao Mandala, which means if I go Shang-Chi and then I hit them with the... If I go Shang-Chi and then hit them with the Flames, I should actually win this game. Silver Stable's a little bit rude, but fair enough. Marvel Boy might miss. So Ancient One's just barely out of the range for stuff right now, which means I can still Shang-Chi that lane in a turn. I needed you to go one more. I need you to hit the right lane for me, Marvel Boy. Why couldn't you do that? Okay. Do I want Marvel or Werewolf by Night to end in this lane? Or do I want him to end mid? I think I want him to end mid. Mr. Fantastic? All right, so we're just turning off Omega Red, is it? Into Punisher? Yeah, and things I've expected, it wasn't that pile from them. We get to turn off the Omega Red at least, which is good for us here. Oh, I'm trying to turn off the Omega Red, and the game crashed. Marvel Snap's perfect. No issues. Wait, we win? I didn't count it all out. Hold up, we win this? So they lose, no. Oh yeah, because they lose the 3 power from Scorpion over here. They lose 3 more power from the other ones. They lose 6 power. They were 17 in this lane. So they lost 16, they lost 6 power in this right lane by me doing the Shang-Chi and Werewolf by Night moving back over here, which meant that I win the game. Well, that's a weird game to have as a, to have in the highlight due to the fact that, you know, it crashed, but I'm still down. Next one. I've got Nico for the copy. Do I want that? I'm gonna say yes. I got you. So am I just gonna copy Werewolf by Night? I'm kind of down, I guess. Card text is disabled here. Well, that location sucks. All right, let's go Werewolf by Night over here. So big deal currently is that as soon as Werewolf by Night jumps into that right lane, it's immediately going to get turned off. So they're getting the 2 Prowler skills. I'm not doing that yet. I'm going to wait a second. I'm actually going to play this Werewolf over here, and then I'm going to play Hood in this lane. And that should add, in total, that should be adding 7 points of power to this right lane, to this middle lane. I'm doing 2 of them right now, which I think I'm still okay with, considering that I've got a couple of skills to use. Are they going to try to play it over here? Are they going to play something over here? What are they doing? They've got Aranya, Vulture, Vibro Shock, and the remote mines missed entirely. Yeah, chord right is going to be really solid later on. I don't think we're doing that yet. Actually, can I just go Juggernaut in this left lane right now? Throw a demon over here? I also do want to use the new Prowler. So maybe I'm supposed to do this. Can I go this instead? I don't mind this setup currently. I don't think I'm going to get any points with Clea right now. And I can play Juggernaut, Deafening Chord, and both of the skills that I get next turn with no issues. I could snap here, but I want my opponent to stay in, so we're going to go. All right, remote mines we worked. We're not going to get the extra energy off of the Vibro Shock Gauntlets, but we're still using them, and I think that's pretty cool here. What are they doing? Spider Punk? Are they using Aranya? They are. Oh, they're Aranya-ing the Human Torch. Okay, sure. So if I go remote mines here. Oh my gosh, I could play Nicholas Scratch as well. Remote mines here. And Nicholas Scratch. I don't think I can play Nicholas Scratch in actuality. I'd love to. But I can't, right? What we actually want to do right now is we're playing... Ah, they retreated. Okay, we actually had that game pretty effectively, right? We go remote mines at the middle, I think. First. I then play Juggernaut, I think, in this left lane. I then play a Vibro Shock Gauntlets, I think, over here. I could play Deafening Chord. Maybe it's Deafening Chord to try to hit the Human Torch. And we throw a Vibro Shock in the right lane, make one of the werewolves jump over to the right, and then one more at the mid. They would have gotten 1, 2, 3 jumps, I think. right? At minimum, it would have been 3 jumps. And actually, no, one of them wouldn't have jumped at all during the whole thing. So one of them would have been at 7 the whole time. Yeah, it's still good. I like it. Next one. So Nico on her move mode, if I draw Prowler, we can play it on turn 3 and then be able to get those skills for free, correct? And then I also free up this lane. Come on. Come on. Come on, we draw it. We draw it every single time. We draw Prowler every game. Please. Please, second dinner. Every single game. Just let me draw Prowler. Please. Even just once. Come on, right here. Right here. Right here. It's going to be Prowler every time. Okay, that's Hydra Bob. It's okay. This one's Prowler. I mean, this one's Prowler. All right, Werewolf by Night still good card. I'll take it. You won't have Scratch in there at least to start. Yeah, that's fair. I do think Scratch is actually feeling really solid. I had a game earlier today that I think I got him to 14 power just due to the amount of skills that I was generating in this deck, which felt fun. Question is whether or not that's actually a consistent thing or that was a fluke of a time. We'll see. I want them to fix this. Look at the once in future. It's getting to this, like, it has this little cool little rainbow fire on it, but then if I zoom out, it turns into this thing, which looks, in my opinion, crappy. Magic, Ravona, Ant-Man. Okay. Let's go Kate. Hydra Bob. And I can end with a Hood, I think. Sure. I am filling up the board currently. That's potentially a mistake here. Or my hand.
Hey, my name is
Hope you're doing well, Adeline. Thank you. Oh, Cosmo.
Hey, my name is
Cosmo's interesting. I don't do that. I don't commit that. I don't commit to Azeroth. I don't know where you heard that from.
Party parrot, party parrot.
That's a good point. That is a good point, though. Party parrot. That's a great point. I'm gonna go the acid arrow over in this lane. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the sub. Very much appreciated, Adeline. Acid arrow in the left lane, I think is probably gonna be good because they do want to obviously have cards over here. I'm gonna probably do I want a Shang-Chi in that lane? Maybe I'm acid arrowing over here. Then I can go with the demon in this lane and throw a Marvel Boy here. Kind of like that idea. Because if they want to fill up that left lane, that's an easy lane to Shang-Chi considering that they no longer have a Cosmo available. I am Iron Man. Okay, Marvel Boy hit the demon. He struggled for a second figuring out who else he was going to give points to. Omniversal Presence, that would have been a great card to have. I can turn off the ability of Ant-Man. Okay. Let's go. What am I doing on this turn? I think I have to throw a polymorph into this. There once a future over here to move Werewolf by Night into this lane. I'm then going to play. This is interesting. I kind of want to be able to deafening chord in this lane, but I think I still need to wait to know what else they're going to go for here. So I might just go polymorph into ending my turn on that legitimately. I'm basically just getting 2 werewolf movements and that's it. And I actually don't even know if I want 2. Maybe I'm just doing a single one and I want him to be mid so I can bring him wherever I need to because I don't think I'm going to fight for this lane in the end of the game. I might regret that choice, but I kind of like it. A Jeff. I actually don't hate that Jeff. That's a sick card for us, actually. Living Tribunal. I mean, I could just Shang-Chi that. So I'm guessing that their plan is just to play a Onslaught over there, which just means it's a really easy Shang target then. And if that's the case, what I can do here is I can play Shang-Chi, and I can throw even a Deafening Chord in. I can go Deafening Chord to hit the Ant-Man. They're snapping on me, which means they don't know what I'm about to do to them because what I'm about to do is really mean. I go deafening chord into him arrow. Oh, once in future. Shang-Chi. They're moving the Hydra Bob, I just realized. Which means I should win this middle lane. Am I going to win the middle lane? They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. If I do this, I can tie them mid. And Hydra Bob will go to either mid or right. Deal. Let's see it happen. Turn off the ability of Ant-Man. For one, this is just so toxic, by the way. I love that we can do this. Deafening Chord is such a good card. It's such a very... I wonder if it's too good. I hope it's not too good. We'll have to wait until time passes and we can see the actual like back-end stats or the secondary tells us how it's done. But I really hope it's not too good of a card. It's such an awesome card. I love it. Like, that's great still. Deal. Europa Knight should move back over to the left lane. And then, assuming we don't get screwed over by the Universal Presence here. It just means that we're guaranteed to get the card going mid, which I don't think makes a big difference. Or going right. Yeah, we still win. And Marvel Boy still made sure we took that game home. Wow. So we just, Shang-Chi and Deafening Chord, just those two cards meant that we could just completely annihilate their game plan right there. That's insane. It's a good thing they Cosmoed. I definitely would have turned off this location last turn if it wasn't for that. But I loved this thing better. Morister? Mooring. Next game. All right, Monsieur Mocha. Mocha? Mochi? What's Mochi? Exactly, it's 0% off. You have to use it. Is it Mochi? Is it Mocha? What's the thing I'm supposed to say with it? I don't know. I'm going to play Cleo here. What's Mochi? What is Mochi then? There's Mochi and there's Mocha. Mocha's like coffee. Then what's Mochi? Now I'm so confused, y'all. I've confused myself immensely. If we play a card, there's a fairly large chance potentially that a card can get pulled into this lane. Deafening Chord doesn't do anything for us here. We can just do this, I think. We're gonna play Polymorph onto the rock for now. We're just gonna empty my hand out a little bit so I can do other things. Valentina. I mean, honestly, a 1-8. Don't hate it. Is it a 1 or a 2-8? Oh, and we can Deafening Chord mid. 2-8. Oh, yeah, because it counted for the previous turn. So that means all I have to do... It's a Japanese dessert. Huh. That's cool. I'm going to Deafening Chord here. Sasquatch and then Omniversal Presence. We're going to turn off the Surge. It's also a good thing considering I feel like we've had a lot of cards recently in Marvel Snap that are cheap cards that enable a lot of stuff for future turns. And so I think it makes a lot of sense that they do release a card like that. Because it is like Deafening Chord, because it just feels like it's not too good. It just feels like a card that's like, it's just very solid. I don't know if it's too solid, but it's just a very solid card. We're going to do this. Setting up for the final turn right here, I think, with this play. Nickel Scratch going to get an extra point of power here. Is it negative? Isn't there like a negative deck that's not actually a negative deck? I think this is that deck. It's made of ice cream or bean paste and a spherical ball made of flattened, chewy what? Wait, flattened, chewy what? It does sound awesome. So all I have to do to win this game is I play Juggernaut over here. I can polymorph one of these for fun times, and then I just play Demon Nico. There's a deck that I'm thinking of here that runs like a... Oh, Flat and Chewy Rice. Okay, nice. We win the right lane just due to the fact that Juggernaut's a busted card. And tech cards are insane. And we got a 12 power card. Oh, you're good. I don't know why they would put all of their points into that left lane if they were already losing the right lane. That doesn't seem like a very smart choice for them. Like, I feel like that what you want to do typically is spread out your power, so I don't know why you would put all your points in the left lane there. But it's nice of them to buff up our Sasquatches. Again, all the things that they chose to do. Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, this didn't even beat triple Sasquatch. They should have counted that this wasn't going to be enough points to win this lane. Go figure. Oh, that was a 0-0 gore. Wow, that was like the perfect hit for anti-venom. That's awesome for them. Wow. Could have been more awesome if they won. I'm sorry, I'm being toxic. Let's go to the next game. Okay. We have Nico, Clea, and Merlin. They're going to get a copy of my Merlin. You're going to be mad when your opponent gets a fin fang foom off of polymorph against you. God, that's going to be so annoying as well. I get that. We got Nicholas Scratch on curve. We play Nicholas Scratch because Nicholas Scratch is the best card in the game, obviously. I think I could do the move thing, but we don't know if they have it. This Martyr, I think this means that they're playing one of two decks, playing either Cerebro 5 or they're playing a... isn't there like a... I think it's a... Zombie Galactic, but we would have seen the Zombie Galactic, I think, at the beginning of the game. So I think it just means they're playing Cerebro 5. Okay. So what we're going to do, by the way, is we're going to play... I'm going to play Clea into Nico, and then I'm going to play a Merlin. I'm going to copy my Merlin. Or they're playing a Zoo deck? Huh. I don't know... Is this still Cerebro 5 with that? Maybe it is. I don't know what they're playing, honestly, y'all. I've now seen some of their cards, and I don't know what they're playing. God, I'm so stoked for Fin Fang Foom. Again, like, I think it's going to be a card. Fin Fang Foom's going to be a card I think is going to be very much like just a Hella card, I think, in the end. You can maybe play in some other places, but I think in the end it's going to be a Hella card. But I'm still so stoked for it because I just love Fin Fang Foom as a whole. So it's just, like, I get it, but also I still love it. All right, so what if we double Merlin, and then I go Omniversal into Demon? Because both of the Merlins get power off of the Omniversal Presence. They got a Marvel Boy. Ooh, that's good for them. So they got a Marvel Boy. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, we don't have to deal with that location. That's nice for us. Demon also gets to go there, which is great for us. We're full in the left lane. The left lane's now scary, actually, because that's not an easy lane for us to commit into winning. And we also have the hood there, which is kind of just clogging up space. Not actually a big fan of that. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to play an Adam Warlock, I think. I want to use Nicholas Scratch here, I think. I'm not going to get any triggers for Clea. Actually, is it going to be Werewolf by Night into... Can I just double polymorph here? I feel like the answer is yes. They're going once in future just to play it there. Another Marvel Boy. They got the points in the left lane now. We really just want to have points in that left lane so we feel like... So they can't easily compete in there. That's good that we played 2 there because I definitely did not want the Mr. Sinister getting everything clogged up. And we got a 3... What's better than 1 Werewolf by Night? What if it's Werewolves by Night? I mean, I'm a fan of that, personally. Okay. So they have priority right now.
Hey,
I don't know.
my name is
What's up,
not
Toxie? How
my
you doing, buddy?
dance, not my dance,
Toxie,
not my dance.
the real Wash
Hey,
Gamers here?
my
Nah,
name
I'm
is
more
not
Wash than
my
you.
dance.
You're amazing. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
I commit
Let me get a mod to shout them out. Toxic. All right, here's what I'm thinking, Toxic, okay? Tell me how crazy I am for thinking this. So final turn play, I just got an extra Werewolf by Night thanks to a Polymorph. I'm kind of feeling like I want to go for Omniversal Presence in this lane. Once in future here. And then a Shang-Chi in this lane. I think I want to do two of the skills because that adds in total 4 points power to the left lane. Gets me 20 points in power over there. I don't know if I need to win that middle lane for the... And I think I'm starting to lose the middle lane. And then the right lane I should be winning with a lot of points with the werewolves and such. I think this should be good. Let's hope it's going to be good. I could snap here, but I don't want to. Even though their name is a snap on 6. Copycat is... That's more than fine. I wasn't planning on keeping that card. I think that's perfect for us. And then Martyr might even move out of that location to win us the game. Yeah, I think Martyr's going to move away from there to the left lane and let us win. That's a really awesome 10-powered Martyr there. It'd be a shame if she decided to just not help. Oh, she's already losing at that location. She doesn't need to move anywhere else. I don't know what this deck is that they're playing. Yeah, this is feeling solid. I'm really liking this palette, y'all. This is good. I don't know. All right, we're starting off. It was just data mines. All right. Starting off with White Palace. We get their Cannonball. And then they get my Juggernaut. I've got a Deafening Chord, but obviously I can't really use that here. Well, not playing anything there. We have Werewolf by Night we can play on this turn, though. We've got a really full hand here, which is potentially a problem. Mojo World is interesting. Clay is based and Agamotto is not. Why isn't Agamotto based? Agamotto's cool. It just isn't good. Which maybe that's why it's not based. I can go Merlin into... I think I'm playing Hood here into Deafening Chord. Zombie Sentry is solid. Okay. Is this going to be Hunger or is it going to be... Yeah, it's Hunger. So we're hitting... We have 50-50 chance to hit Zombie Scarlet Witch, which is obviously we would love to hit the Zombie Scarlet Witch. Don't know if we will, though. Werewolf by Night, we're moving once. Then Deafening Chord should... Oh my gosh, that's so good for us. If I was a snapper, I would be snapping here, because that's a really great hit for us here. We've got a Shang-Chi as well. Oh my gosh. All right, at this point, I have to. With the Shang-Chi, I have to. I legally have to at this point. If I don't, do I even play this game? You stab into your tech cards every single time. Like, this is just where we make them retreat. Quickest game I've played in a hot second. Zombie Giant Man? Nice. Cool. Mojo World doesn't work anymore either. Oh my gosh, and we have that? They get my Juggernaut, though. That's scary. They get my Juggernaut. Wait, no, but it doesn't matter because I have priority. Oh, they're absolutely boned. They've never been more boned in their entire life. Huh. Sucks for them. I don't know why they would, I just don't know what they were going to do here. Yeah, that's bad. Tech cards are good. And this feels like a fun place to use them. Is Shang-Chi actually at a good place right now? How does everyone feel about Shang-Chi? It's been like a month or two since he was hit. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of like where he's landed. I don't know. Let's go to the next game. Start off against Pill here. We've got Clea and nothing I could really do otherwise. I can use the Nico to draw 2 here. I suppose we haven't drawn Prowler, like, at all. Been potentially one of the last cards in our deck for a hot second. Throw Merlin down for now. What's up, Ben? How you doing? Try Skeleton. Now that's rude. We have 2 copies of Mobius? That's a thing? All right. Man, it's the only card that kind of feels worthwhile to play. It's not even great still. Luke Cage. I mean, I can still just play Deafening Chord on this. And then we just throw... Do we just do second Mobius to assert dominance? I think the answer is yes. I could snap them here, but I don't want to snap them in a situation like this. The Luke Cage is actually base run in their deck, by the way. Oh, is that enough for them to retreat? They retreated off that. There you go. That's what you get for if ignoring your joke. Is the joke that you don't know how to spell? How are you doing well, Ben? Starting off here against Matt. Matt. What are you gonna do, Matt? Doing some move things. Okay, sure. Let's go with a... Ooh, I don't love that, so we're definitely gonna need to get rid of the movement stuff if we can. Deafening Chord might matter a little bit as well for that. We'll see. Deafening Chord would probably only matter for... They got Vulture. Wonder what they're trying to go for specifically here. Okay. Merlin in that lane. We've got Titan. I'm going to throw a Werewolf by Night. I think at the middle, or the left location right now. Actually, hold up. These are free right now, right? Because they moved card last turn. These are free. They didn't get it, so I'll use these, sure. I like that. Okay, so then we can go for Werewolf by Night. I've got the Vibroshock Gauntlets. Do I want to do anything with these yet? I feel like I don't need to. I think I'm just going to wait for a second on these guys. Throw Polymorph over here. They just played Kate Bishop, by the way, and if she gets an Acid Arrow, definitely going to... I think they're most likely to play it into this lane, which makes me very much... I feel like I really want to play Polymorph over here then, because I think that's the best place for them to do it. So let's see what they do here. These are free, so we don't need to play them for a turn, right? Like these, they are free for the rest of the game unless they hit me with a like a Mobius, I think. Yeah, Acid Arrow, called it. Cool. So we got that correct, which just means the Polymorph is getting insane value here. I'm down for a Koye, sure. If only Clea got the point, put a flames in my hand no matter where she was. Madam Web, I think, is a card I'm gonna want to try to play for here. I think I want to mess with Madam Web right now. I'm going to go Deafening Chord in this lane. I'm then going to play... What am I going to do? I can use this Flight Harness, but I don't know what I want to use it on. I can go... Hood. Kate. Once in future, the Hood. Into Vibroshock Gauntlets on the Prowler. Let's do this. These are a lot. This is a lot of cards we're playing right here. Best case scenario, I get to hit Madam Web here. Oh. Oh, okay. Their hand is full. I mean, by all means, pop off. Madam Web doesn't do anything, I guess. Sure. Hood is going to give me a demon. Then we've got Kate Bishop going to put a couple arrows into my hand. I might only be able to play in a single... No, I should be able to play... I think in all... No. There's going to be one spot in a location I'll still have free next turn. Only one. All right, let's see what we get here. Werewolf by Night is at a lot of points. It's not... We are probably just losing this left lane at this point. That's a very important thing to note here. I'd like to see a Juggernaut at this right now, I guess. That's not Juggernaut. So what does that mean I want to do? I think I need to play for winning this right lane. I'm going to go play Acid Arrow, Demon, Flight Harness. Do I want to overcommit that much? I don't think so. Acid Arrow, Basic Arrow. Omniversal Presence puts 2 points over here back on this. I think I want... Where do I want Werewolf by Night to end up? It's a 50-50 shot of where they actually play their last card. They both have Iron Fist and a Ghost Spider, which I actually think means they're more likely to end with points in the middle location. So I think that means I'm actually going to go Shang-Chi here. Then I'm going to play Demon into a Flight Harness. Oh, I love that as a good shout. The Dragon Season Pass. Yeah, Shou Lao the Undying, I think. Shou Lao the Undying would be a great card, I think, for this deck. Yeah, I love that as a good shout for another finisher for this pile of cards. That's a great call out. Hopefully, also this Acid Arrow gets to mess with it. Yeah, the Demon's gonna go right. That was my plan. Oh, no, it's not. It was my plan to go right. I messed it up and it's not now. Let's see if that matters. Uh-oh. My plan for it definitely was for it to go to the right lane. Did my Acid Arrow even stop them? The Demon didn't go to the right. Demon didn't go to the right due to the fact that that we clogged ourselves with the Shang-Chi. Yeah, we messed up the order, but they messed up harder. But yeah, all right, I'll take it. Next game. We win this. We might use Nico onto Clay. I'm gonna wait for a second. I'm standing up. This desk is standing. Don't worry. What are they gonna do? Come on, Ligs. Believe in you. I wonder what they're gonna go for.
Hey, my name
Oh, well, they're
is
waiting for
Not
guests to
Not
send me a
My
raid.
Dance.
Appreciate you, guests. What's going on, my man? How you doing?
Hey, my name is Not My Dance.
How are you doing, my man? Can we get a
Midnight
shout out?
Broad.
Not your Dane is my Dane. Like a Great Dane? How is this Dane? What type of Dane you talking about here? Going well? Drops? No. Giveaway? That person playing isn't me? I'm being lied to. How are you enjoying Prowler? It took me a second. I tried playing it over lunch and I didn't have a lot of success. Came back to it after a bit of time, dropped some of the bad cards and put in better cards, and it's felt really solid. Dane, I am a bit tipsy. Love dance directed to you. Oh, you're all good. I love being that same way. All right, Merlin to scratch is solid here. Giveaway. Are we doing any giveaways? Okoye into Magic. What type of deck is this? What's running Okoye in Magic nowadays? I'd say Zombie Galacti, but we don't see that. We're getting rid of it immediately. I don't care. We're just immediately getting rid of the Limbo. Oh my gosh, I even have Juggernaut to win even extra with? Gosh. Oh, guest directed me to dance? Whew, I don't know, it doesn't sound like my dance. And we have the same, that's insanely great. Oh my gosh. This is insanely toxic. Oh my, we're about to be atrocious. I'm just gonna turn the Nico. And they're snapping me? They're snapping me? Show me how you're about to beat me here. Please, I want to see this. I need to see this at this point. Cool, we have a dagger. Doesn't change anything. Middle be a Carter lane? It doesn't matter if they do that, right? Because I still just get to... I just still Juggernaut and win? I guess they're currently... They have 5 more points than me, which might mean they may be able to stop me here. We'll see. Let me go once in future into a hood, and then I'm gonna juggernaut. No sevens in chat for however this game goes. If they play right now, best play for them would be not that. That was not the play I was thinking personally. I'm winning if I do nothing. I literally win by playing 0 cards. What are they doing? And they snapped! And they snapped in that game! I win by doing nothing! I swear, I need Broad. I need Broad. Hi, it's me. Not my dance. I'm talking to you directly here. So, can we nerf numbers potentially? Like, I think they're just too good right now, right? My opponent did a really cool thing, but they still lost due to the fact that the numbers didn't work out for them. So can we fix that in the future so that the numbers matter less and it's just the cool stuff? Thanks in advance, bro. Yeah, they only played 5 cards. I don't know. We should. All right. Let's talk about this deck. Let's break it all down because it's I don't know. I don't even know what to say about this game. I think this deck's a lot of fun. I think this is, it's just a classic kind of werewolf pile. I don't think it's anything really different than anything I've done in the past. I love the excuse to use Clea, as well as Nicholas Scratch, who I actually think is not copium here. The list is called Cope, but I actually think Nicholas Scratch is not Cope. This is based off a list that I actually had talked to Super Tech God about and had told him I thought he should try to run. And I think the version that I told him to run changed a couple of cards from this. I think I had recommended using some cards like Devil Dino because I thought it might be fun, in addition to also trying to use instead of Nico. I think I was using Viv in that slot. But I think Nico's just a better card because you can get the more versatility out of her spells, not skills. And I think that Dino, I think is just copium. And Shang-Chi actually feels like he's pretty solid right now. I don't think it's a crazy, insane, I don't think it's a really, bad card either. I don't think it's a meta breaker either. I don't feel like it's needed because there are plenty of games where it just doesn't work. But I really liked what this list was able to do. There's a lot of really fun stuff here. And I'm going to say straight up, if you want to be able to play this list, there's a lot of cards here that very specifically, I don't think you could easily sub out. Mainly talking about Merlin, Werewolf by Night, and honestly, if you want to run Nicholas Scratch, I think the Prowler is probably more needed in this pile as well. Deafening Chord felt like an amazing card as well. This is a card that I haven't really talked about yet in a video, but it's also just a really solid piece in just an enabler. It's just a cheap tech card that you can put into your gameplay without really throwing off everything too much. It also doesn't take up space. Works with, again, Nicholas Scratch. It works with Werewolf by Night really effectively. There's a lot of really cool stuff with this list in total. And I think that a lot of the higher series cards probably here, unfortunately, I'd probably say I really would like to keep them. The only ones that I would maybe be less certain about actually needing to keep, I probably would say, honestly, our Deafening Chord. Deafening Chord's a great card. If you don't have it, I do think it's probably going to be a very solid tech card to go for. But you could probably use just a Red Guardian instead. Nico's a card I'll say forever. If you don't have Nico, please get her. She's just an amazing card. And Merlin has fallen into a very similar place, I think, as well. Both of them have really great synergy with Hood, and I like both of them for that. If you don't have them, if you don't have one or both of them, I might try to say a Hydra Bob or maybe a Nightcrawler. I don't know, maybe an Iron Fist Ghost Spider. You want something else to be able to do extra things. But Nico's just versatility is really solid, and Merlin being able to transform these cards that you really just don't want is amazing. Marvel Boy giving you the extra triggers for Clea didn't happen as much, so if you don't have Marvel Boy, you could try Viv. It's a card that I had in this list at one point, but I don't know how much I like it instead. And Nicholas Scratch is an awesome card. Again, probably more copium inside, just in general as a card, but I did really like it here, especially with the addition of Prowler. And Werewolf by Night is absolutely essential. Straight up. I just think Werewolf by Night's a great card as well, and one of the main ways that this deck gets points, and then typically ending off with one of your 2 tech cards at the end of the game in order to try to close it out. But with all those cards aside, obviously the brand new card is Prowler, so let's talk about him. Prowler is just a really awesome card. I feel like it's actually a little bit more narrow than I had originally anticipated this card being, but it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy what the Prowler does, and the setting their cost to 0, I think there's a lot of decks where you want to do that, right? You just want to straight up make sure that these skills cost nothing, but also none of these skills I personally have a problem with playing as a 1 cost just on their own. Like, I don't have a problem with a 1/1 that moves something, a 1 -4, and then a 1 +2 that gives me an extra energy next turn. Like, all of these cards are really great for spending 1 energy on, and then they're even better if they're free. So if I can't play them for free, I don't mind it as much as I think you might think so. So I think Prowler's an awesome card. I think it's a card that might be a little bit more narrow, but it also has a very wide range of capabilities. And I think this is early enough on that I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of places that this card is messed with. And I think it's going to have a pretty good time Marvel Snap. And I do think it is the most interesting card this season. I think that the potential best card of this season is going to be the Deafening Chord. But Prowler is also, I just think, the most fun card of the season, does the most, and is really interesting. And it's a card that I think a lot of people will try to go for. So if you like the idea of Prowler, if you like its stuff, I'd say go for it. It's a lot of fun. If it's something you really want to go for, you can skip it. I think there's a lot of decks that will probably be utilizing the Prowler in the future, and it might turn into a place similar to like Merlin and Kate Bishop, where you kind of just like, it's just a card you kind of slot into decks because it's a very easy card to put into a lot of different places. But I liked it a lot. I had a blast with this guy, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video as well. One thing, by the way, I saw people asking was like, all right, which of these skills are the worst? And I gotta be honest, I don't know. Like, I think maybe maybe you'd say Flight Harness. But like, I really don't even think Flight Harness is that bad. They're just all really great. Again, as a 1 cost, and then you make them free. I don't know. Prowler's awesome. Cool card. I had a great time with it. Hope y'all enjoyed the video as well. Appreciate y'all hanging out to the end. Thank you, and I'll see y'all around soon for another one. Peace out.